Making a case for Jay Cutler, why Tevin Coleman probably hates Devontae Freeman, and starts and sits for week 6. Ugh, that was really hard to say. This edition of Keeper starts right now. Hey everyone, welcome to week 6 of Keepers. I'm Susannah Collins, and we need to move right along so I can find myself a replacement for Jamal Charles on my fantasy roster. ACLs, man. They don't make them like they used to. Let's kick things off with week 6 starts and sits. Seriously, it's really hard to say. Start Mike Wallace. So the ironic thing about the Chiefs' long-standing difficulties throwing TDs to wide receivers is that they are allowing the most TDs to wide receivers this year, 11 in 5 games. So you should feel pretty good about Wallace's chances of sneaking behind Sean Smith or Marcus Peters for a big play or two. Sit Alfred Morris. Mired in a timeshare in Washington's backfield, Morris has seen his playing time fluctuate wildly, and he's only averaging 11 touches per game over his last 3. And even if Jay Gruden does dial his number often on Sunday, he'll be running into an already awesome Jets front that, oh, by the way, will be welcoming Sheldon Richardson back to the fold. Have fun with that. Start Jay Cutler in Detroit against a Lions team that has been in a generous mood all year long to opposing quarterbacks. With DeAndre Levy re-aggravating his hip injury and Marquise Wilson stepping up to help mitigate all of those injuries to Chicago's top wideouts, the cards are aligned for Cuddy. Sit Jimmy Graham. So Graham has now figured out that Darrell Bevell's offense doesn't create quite the opportunities for him that Sean Payton's did. And while there's still a ton of time to get him going this season, hey Seahawks, you might want to use this guy. It's tough to see that happening against a team that has only once allowed a tight end to even get 20 yards on him. Stingy, those Panthers. Start Frank Gore. His production has perked up since Indy benched both their guards and shifted Jack Mewhort back to left guard, where he excelled as a rookie. So Gore should be a central focus of a game plan designed to keep Tom Brady, a guy that, I'd say probably has a little bit of revenge on his mind, on the sidelines. And Dante Hightower's rib injury won't help shore up a run D that has as many leaks as a deflated football. Sorry, I just had to get that deflated ball joke in there. I was asking for it. Sit Andy Dalton. As great as Dalton has been, this could be the week he hits his first bump in the road, a game in Buffalo against what might be the league's top corner duo right now. Buy low on TJ Yeldon. He's going to put up numbers for the Jags when it's all said and done, just from the simple fact alone that he is a true bell cow. What, you think Gus Bradley enjoys sending guys like Toby Gerhart and Bernard Pierce into the game? Root canals are more pleasant. And for you PPR players, he's also shown off some solid receiving chops. Sell high on Ryan Matthews. With DeMarco Murray finally having a nice game, he'll get every chance to keep that going and get the lion's share of the carries in Philly. Matthews will still get plenty of playing time, but now's a good time to sell, with his value more than likely higher than it'll be any other point this season. Buy low on Kendall Wright. 2015 has been a roller coaster so far for Wright, but after voicing his frustrations about being underutilized, Marcus Mariota made it clear he's going to be looking Wright's way more often. A task made easier with 3 of their next 4 games against Miami, Houston, and New Orleans. Lesson here, ask and you shall receive. Sell high on Ruben Randall. Right when he was starting to get in a groove, he hurt his hamstring, and we all know how those can hang around. A pulled hammy is like the drunk uncle of injuries. Plus, with Victor Cruz surely on track to return to the lineup at least somewhat soon, Randall will likely see a reduction in playing time. Hire Doug Baldwin and fire Terrence Williams. With the Seahawks beginning to show signs of transitioning into a team that throws the ball a little bit more than in recent years, their number 1 receiver, Baldwin, stands to benefit. He is certainly a better option than Terrence Williams, who will now be acclimating to Matt Castle throwing him passes, with Romo still sidelined for several more weeks. Hire Shane Vereen and fire Tevin Coleman. One of the very best receiving backs in the game, Vereen will surely see plenty more passes coming his way with how banged up the Giants' receiving core is at the moment. As for Coleman, well, unfortunately for him, Devontae Freeman happened. That's all I got, folks. Thank you so much for watching Keepers, and a friendly reminder that the Cowboys, Raiders, Rams, and the Bucs are all on byes this week. Good for them. Good for them. Set those lineups. We'll see you next week.